So Russ and I are coming up to our 24th wedding anniversary in the next few weeks. Don't know where that's gone, but I was thinking back to when we first were going out, and we had a kind of a bit of an on-off kind of thing. We were friends for a long time, and then we were trying to work out whether we were more than friends or not. And I remember that time when just before we kind of were getting a little bit more serious, and I remember thinking about him. He was like the last person I would think about before I went to sleep, and when I woke up in the morning, he was the first person that I thought about. Russ would say, occasionally Russ would say that I might have been a little bit like his stalker. That's the wrong word, I think. I think it was just that my heart was set on him. And it just got me thinking about, what is your heart set on? Or who is it set on? What do you seek? And so this morning, our top tip is thinking about who we seek. The psalmist says this in Psalm 27, verse 4. One thing I ask from the Lord, this only do I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to gaze on the beauty of the Lord and to seek him in his temple. That's the one thing that I want above all else, to know the presence of the Lord and to know his beauty. Now, I think some of you might think, why is that? Why could that be that the psalmist wrote this? And that's certainly what I think too, that being in the presence of Jesus is the one thing I seek above all else. Everything else pales into insignificance without Jesus. And Jesus is the only person I know who sets everything in the right place and brings balance and brings perspective and peace and hope and joy, all those things that we so desperately want. Jesus is the one that I seek. And if you don't know Jesus, you might think that's a really weird thing, but he is the kindest, most sweetest, most faithful, truest person. He is big, and all our problems and difficulties in this world are just tiny compared to the hugeness of his love, the vastness of his love and the vastness of his kindness towards us. So if you don't know Jesus and you've just stumbled across this recording, I would encourage you just to seek him. It's just to say, Jesus, where are you? Who are you? Would you show yourself to me? And if you want to get in touch with us at all here at Chelmsford Vineyard, we would love to just connect with you and have a chat with you about who Jesus is. Just quickly, at the beginning of the 1900s, here in the UK, actually in Wales, was the start of the Welsh revival, all those years ago. And the story goes that there was this teenage girl called Florrie Evans, and she was just unsettled, and she was looking for more to life, and she just wanted this spiritual peace. And so she went to the vicar of one of the churches there and just said, look, I'm looking for spiritual joy and peace. And this vicar, this pastor, said to her, you need to find Jesus. And give your life to Jesus, and then you will find what you're looking for, that thing that you seek. You will find it in Jesus. And she went away, and that evening she said, Jesus, would you be Lord of my life? I give my life to you. And God visited her. And then the following week, the story goes that she went back to the church and asked to tell her story. And as she stood up, she simply said, I love Jesus with all my heart. And then the Holy Spirit came, and everybody that was there just encountered God, encountered the Holy Spirit, and they were drawn to Jesus, drawn to God, and to surrender their lives to God. Just that person finding the one thing that she had been looking for, the Jesus that we seek. So I just want to encourage you just to seek Jesus.